Hello, welcome to the stream. It is a fine Monday morning, and if you're catching this on repeat, I appreciate you checking out the replay on this. I highly advise you going ahead and subscribing to the channel, turn the notifications on, as you will be notified as when we go live with these things. So, I hope everybody's had an awesome weekend. It was actually, Olivia's birthday yesterday, so I was caught up and doing that whole thing and busy with that. So I hope everybody's doing great. So lots of stuff to do today. Lots of stuff going on. Gotta do pretty much everything. Titan just spawned too. So how's everybody doing? Give me a second. Pull my chat up. What's up, David? How are you? Good morning. Aaron, how are you? Lady, all your devices go nuts when I stream. That's awesome. That's a good problem to have. Or not problem, but a good thing to be happening. What's up, EP Videos? How are you, buddy? Yeah, it was crazy. I actually saw a lot of my my ex's family and stuff like that yesterday, which I haven't seen them in a long time. And they were all like super excited to see me, and I was meeting my ex's boyfriend, the first pretty much real boyfriend after me, and it's kind of awkward. I honestly was not looking forward to meeting dude, but I just walked up, introduced myself, said hello, and then, like I said, all our family was super excited to see me. So, but all in all, it was a great day. I made myself a bit uncomfortable to go ahead and do that, but I'd asked Liv if, what she wanted for her birthday. Did she want 2 birthday parties or one birthday party where both Mama and Dada were there? And I think she was really excited and happy to see that both of us were there. So it was all in all, it was a good day, but nothing really too crazy. Yeah, but she'll be back Wednesday. We'll probably stream Wednesday. So, do I have some tips for the incoming event? I'll be streaming the event, so you'll definitely be getting a lot more tips when they're congruent. What's up, Kevin? How are you? David, Guafes? Hello? Ruth? Good morning. How are you, dear? Aaron, what question for you? How do they match you up in raids? Is it by team power or by your trophies? It's by your trophies. What's up, Jacob? How are you? Angel, good morning. Laura, good morning. Yeah, they do love to have both there. I just they started dating back in October. It was like actually technically November, but and I didn't really take the guy seriously. But they like live together now, and he's good to live. I mean, he's good enough to where I don't get complaints or anything like that. So I really needed like time to like process it, I guess, and kind of come to terms with it on my own end. And I didn't really want to like force stuff. And when Liv really wanted us both there, I kind of respected her wishes for it. So that was I don't know. It was good. I'm glad I went. So it was good to see all of her family. I think that was the biggest thing, because all my family is in Arizona, and I moved out here because she wanted to be closer to her family. So I left all my family, and they were like my family. And since all this kind of like went down, I didn't really, it was kind of awkward. So I just kind of kept my distance. I respected that, and but it was hard because you kind of lose like your family in it, and but it felt good that they were like, still there. I know that they're still there if I need them or whatever, but it was all for Liv, and that was, I think that's the part of maturing and growing up and really realizing, what's important, and it's not about you, and it's not about your ego. It's about doing like what's best for the kid. So I'm glad that we've got kind of that mutual understanding between us. Thank you, Ruth. I really appreciate that. Is he a is is he a chump? That's so funny. I if we got into a fight, I would win. All right, we'll just say that. Uh, yeah, no, I know the whole men going their own way movement. It's funny because I want to get into a lot more fathers' rights advocacy stuff. It's actually been a big focus of mine, especially with my profession, as far as what I do for a living. And so there's points that are made within that movement, but I don't think that I would ever like identify with that. So yeah, yeah, swallow the red pill. Yeah, I know all about the red pill movement and all that kind of stuff. I know all about that stuff. I love women, and that's honestly the biggest thing. Like I love women. I think they're incredible. I think they're awesome. Everything with my ex, it didn't like tarnish me. Like people are like, oh, you plan on getting married again? Yeah, I'll do it again. Just to the right woman. I can't let one person dictate my whole future. And I think the biggest thing of what I always go back to is I just want to be a good example to my daughter, because like my parents, they were such a huge impact on me, and they're incredible, and they love each other, and they both had kind of some bad marriages that went south and stuff like that. And it just kind of shows me that that it's there, and sometimes it's just with the wrong person or wrong timing or whatever. It's not, I can't let one person dictate that. So but yeah, it's I don't know. Sorry, it's definitely interesting talk for conversation already today. Let me scroll back up here a little bit. I can't scroll up on my chat for some reason. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm refreshing. I don't know why. What's going on? Wait a second. There we go. It's too far over. One more question. I know you don't like talking about, do I have to finish season 1 before you can start season 2? I don't know the answer to that, Aaron. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know what they're planning on that. I don't know if they've addressed that or not, and I just haven't paid attention. Fleet, what's up, buddy? Need someone's tires taken out? No, it's not good. No, it's not anything like that. I was honestly, I was mostly worried about his past and stuff like that, and it's that was my biggest concern, was his past. But I wish him happiness. I wish her happiness. I hope that they, that it works out for my sake, because I know at the end of the day, if things go south or whatever, that I'm always going to be there. She's always going to be the mother of my child. So I don't want to deal with the drama if he is a shitbag, I guess. I probably shouldn't say that. Usually I don't swear on my stream, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Aprileus, it's not really my deal for that. I know a lot about it, but yeah, I'm all for equality and not superiority. And whether that be a male or female perspective, I don't think that's the answer. So there's militant feminism that I don't agree with, but there's some parts of feminism that I definitely identify with. And just the same thing with men going their own way. There's some parts that I do, but there's the extremists that I don't agree with. So I've always kind of found myself in the middle and allowed myself to come to my own conclusions rather than identify with different things. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. Watching from New Jersey. Nice. I actually have some bad memories in New Jersey. Actually, Newark, New Jersey. I had a tire that blew out, and there's a crazy, insane highway that's going on over there. I don't remember what highway it is, but there's an insane highway where you literally can't pull over. And I had to have a tow truck come over. It was bad. It was scary. That's my opinion on New Jersey. What's up, George? How are you? What's up, Wins Music? How are you? Last stream I mentioned you talked about 3 stars and their skills. No. So I have the hero guide. So you're talking about how to do it. Pretty much you just go through individually. It's on one of my streams. I don't remember which, like, it was probably a month or two ago, that you could see me leveling up all the 3 stars. What do I think about Drake? You will get that video soon. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to probably release it tomorrow. I'm going to record it today and then release it tomorrow. So you'll get my opinion on Drake tomorrow. I'm going to have another video very similar to the whole Liana and Greg. Or Liliana and Gregorian. Okay, so question. Train Camp 2 or 19? I think 19 is better. So I run... you want to always run Camp 2. Camp 2 is super important. So, and then 19 is kind of like if you're doing like a lot of like power leveling up. Because 19 can take a lot of ham. So, but both are really, really important. I say 2, 11, and 19 are the most important. No streaming while you're working. That's funny. Oh, cool. First live stream. That's awesome, miss. I'm glad you were able to catch me. You're in Newark too. Oh, cool. Poland. That's awesome. I've never been to Poland. Our ancient fathers had a very wise reason for keeping female nature in check. Very serious reason. Give women freedom and do what they want. End up beta male provider. Yeah. See, I can't get into that boat. I don't know. I think that there's huge advantages to both men and women, and there's a lot of things that I know. I don't know. Like I said, that it gets into too much political talk and stuff like that. But I don't know. I can't get into that old frame of thinking. And maybe it's because of my mother. My mother's a very strong woman and very, very great, very feminine. She's an incredible woman. So I think a lot of people's perspective comes down to the nature or environment that they were put in or raised in. And I'm very fortunate to have what I would consider like good examples for things. And I also think about it from like my daughter's perspective, I guess. You know what I mean? I would never want my daughter to be some like kept woman, I guess. You know, I don't know. So I just, like I said, that's that. You have 3 million in ham most of the time? Good for you. Me too. Definitely use it on 19. Right now I'm running 11 on 3 of my camps and then also switching off between 2 and 19 on one of my camps. Can't wait for the video for Drake. Yeah, you'll get that for sure. Promise. Said I'll probably record it probably right after this, and then I'll release it tomorrow, and then I'll probably stream on Wednesday. Is it worth it to train more of each color 4-star troops or get 1 to 30 first? So Frank, I would definitely focus on 1 color of 4 stars and get 1 up. Just got back from the gym, was going in the shower, but now I stay on the couch and watch. Cool, Chris. Appreciate you hanging out. Hello, Chris. Kisses to you as well. Yeah, well, they like even getting into that whole like alpha beta thing, which is funny. They've actually like proven that the whole like alpha male and stuff like that, alpha, because that was originated from wolves, the whole alpha and beta thing, and they've actually proven that to be like completely debunked. So the guy who like discovered alpha and beta males, actually proved himself to be wrong with that whole thing. So I think that it's a hard spot to be in. It's probably a little bit too political. It's just not my cup of tea. You got your first 5-star character, Justice. How good is he? It is actually a she, apparently. I always mess that up, and I call Justice a he as well too. So don't worry. But Justice, she's really great as a tank. She's really, really good as a tank. I'm actually have been looking for her as a tank. I would like to have her. No need to report them. Everybody's got their opinions. Everybody's got their views. But how do they match us with wars? They they match you in wars from based on Titan. I think right now is where we're at. So your Titan score is what people are getting matched on. What's up, Miz? How are you? Rainbow, how are you? Like I don't know. I don't mind. Like, I love it when people have opinions. Like, even if they differ than what I believe, like, I like try and like understand people's perspective, I guess, rather than just say like, oh, you're wrong or whatever. And I also like for people to kind of like respect that about me, like, if we have different opinions, that's cool, but like we don't have to like get mad or hate each other over it. Like, I'm fine. I appreciate it when people have strong perspective in general. Not to say that I agree with it, but I've always been appreciative of people that actually have strong, dedicated values towards things or perspectives, and not to say that I'm going to like say you're right, or I'm not saying that I'm right. It's just I like it when people actually stand for something. So yeah, run one color. Yeah, I'm just kind of spacing out a little bit. Okay. Perlios in the doghouse. I mean, like I said, everybody's got their own deal. Yeah. Turns out Gravemaker's really good on defense. I don't know if anybody told you that, but he is. Yep, Hell was the first hero of the month. Hell was. No problem, Angel. See ya. Have a good day. So how about everybody else? How was your weekend? Anything happen? Anything fun go on? Any interesting news? You're never right, mere student of the EP art. So much to learn. Jeremy, you're being Jeremy's actually an incredible player. I don't know if anybody knows this. We're finally glad to have Jeremy back. Jeremy was with us for quite some time and finally just came back to our little family. So, do not eat fully ascended 4 stars. Yes, that is very, very, very true. I'm actually in the boat of not really eating 4 stars in general, unless you have like a ton of them. Because like, if the day does come when trading does happen, like, I'm gonna want those because I know somebody's gonna need or want them. You celebrated your birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Idan, how are you? Did you do anything fun for your birthday? You celebrated your birthday too. Wow, lots of birthdays. I feel bad for my daughter because she's got like a how did you guys, which that's good because I've got you guys on here. Um, how did you guys handle like birthdays when you guys were a kid and like everybody else is like out of school for the summer? Cause like even her party, it was a little bit sad. There was not like, I think there was one kid at her party, and that was honestly because her mom kind of planned it and just made it about her family. But whatever. Well, all right, you went that way. Cool. I meant to go that way, and you're still not dead. That's awesome. But how did you guys do parties when you had when you weren't in school? Like, what'd your parents do for you? Because I feel like it's weird. I feel like it's weird to like have a party that's not your actual birthday, and then I also feel like it's weird to like collect names for the summer. If that makes sense. Like it's a lot easier to like invite kids to your birthday party when they're there. You don't think trading will ever happen since many people would use bots and create server accounts to sell heroes then? I mean, I don't, I mean, if they're creating bots, they're still obtaining the heroes some way, if that makes sense. So, like, EP still wins. Oh, you're gonna kill everybody, aren't you? Oh, no. I still might win this. Because like I look at things from like a lot of perspectives. Like, what is going to be the best case scenario for the player base? And then I think right there on that token is what's going to be the best case for the actual developers, which that might actually, I mean, that might be a little bit selfish because maybe it's the best case for developers, because ultimately you need to find a way to go ahead and monetize a game. And then what's the best case for new people? So you kind of need to like hit all of those, and then also you've got kind of like the later end game players as well, which are also a priority too, but that kind of can be clumped into like the player base itself. So like finding a solution that works for everybody is ultimately the best case scenario. All right, so you would get all of your classmates' phone numbers before the summer began. Okay. We should throw her a happy belated EP birthday party, right? Maybe we can all sing to her. You think social make it easier? Yeah, I think it does. I know her mom, she arranged the whole party like on Facebook. It was a decent turnout, but she's like 7, so it's like you're not gonna see little Billy's Facebook showing up and invite him that way. I guess we can start getting phone numbers and stuff like that and reach out that way. But she's so easy, you know what I mean? She's like, I don't know. She doesn't get mad about stuff. So I think that she still had a good birthday party even though there wasn't a ton of kids. But if I plan, like, she's around a lot more kids when it's with me. So like next year I really want to be the one to like plan her party and do that and then just invite her family, because I don't know. I just would like to see more kids at her birthday party, and I've always kind of felt like that. So your son is a July birthday. We always do pool parties and piñatas and pizza. It brings the kids for sure. I think piñatas are definitely a thing to are definitely a good thing, I guess. Like I always wish I had piñatas because my birthday's in February. So I like I think I had a piñata once. I begged my parents. I was like, please, can I please just get a piñata this one year? But like nobody wants to do a piñata in February. I mean they do, but it's awkward. But piñatas are sick. You did a lot of backyard, kept a lot of parents' info so she could invite all my classmates. Yeah, I wish I was like a better parent with that kind of stuff. It's so funny because I was thinking about it today. Like, it's weird being a dad. It's like even just like the way I talk to my daughter. Like I don't even talk to my daughter the same way my parents talk to my daughter or talk to me. Like, it was like very much like a dad and mom relationship. Whereas like I call like my daughter bro. I'm like, bro, like you can't do that. Like, you know what I mean? And like it's different. So like I'm not like a keeping up with the Joneses type of person. I'm not like one to like go and befriend all the parents and like show up to like PTA meetings. It's, I don't know, it's just weird to me. So like, and like her mom is like super antisocial. So she would like never do that. So I have to like find a way to like get kids info and like I don't know. Like I would never like bake cookies to like their parents or like for the teachers. I don't know, it's just not my deal. So um it's just kind of one of those things, I guess. It's kind of funny though. But yeah, trading with gem costs per trade. Yeah, I came up with that idea. I think that I don't know if anybody gave me that idea or not, but I did mention that on a stream. I think that would be a good way to do things. Yeah, so yeah, December. Yeah, that's hard too. Um, do I think it's worth it to max Quintus? I don't think so. Quintus is decent on defense, but there's a lot of other purple heroes that you should max, honestly. You watch my channel all the time, never get bored. Well, cool, Frankenstein. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Your weekend busy Saturday, easygoing Sunday. What is yours? Handmade Tales? What is that? Never heard of that. Okay, so don't like swearing, block me. Yeah, that's it's all good. Just we can keep that out of there. That's all. See you, Jeremy. Miz, thank you so much. Buy something nice for her birthday. I appreciate that, Miz. Thank you very much. Yeah, we actually went ahead and she really wanted Jurassic World Legos. So I bought her like a big set of that. And then she told me, she's like, "Dad, can you please get me Pokemon cards?" So I went and I bought like a bunch of Pokemon cards yesterday. And from a guy that was like selling them, and I want to teach her how to play Pokemon. So we'll see how well she does with that, and what she's gonna do. We'll see how much she gets involved with it, because I played Magic the Gathering, and it was actually probably pretty close to this age that I saw my brothers playing Magic the Gathering, and that was kind of like the first time I ever like saw it and was so interested seeing like my other brother at the table like playing this game. And but she's super into that type of stuff. Like we're a lot similar. So and I think I learned how to play Pokemon. I was probably 9 or 10. But she grew up with me. My daughter grew up with me playing Magic, so she was aware of it. So right now she liked the cards, they looked cute type of deal. But she might actually play. We'll see. So but yeah, I will definitely do something for her. Thank you very much, Mez. I appreciate that. Oh, first time on my channel. Okay, well, Abby, I'm glad you were able to catch me. Just remember, the more kids you get to come to your party, the more kids party you're going to be invited to. Learning that the hard way with your son. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. And it's funny too. I'm like I'm the worst for birthday parties too. Like I hate going to children's parties. Wow, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. I actually made a video on it before of like how bad, like, how I'm the worst person to invite to your child's party, because it's just like not not my deal at all. Again, like, see previous statements about it, my interactions with like parents and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just, but that's too funny. That is too funny. Quintus is your first 5-star hero. Don't know if you should spend more mats on him. You got Sarnia and Marjana. Those are your first 5 stars. I would like maxing Sarnia and Marjana are perfectly fine to max those. Yeah, new Pokemon trainer, right? What's up, ETA? How are you? Is there max level to attain in this game? Not yet. I don't think anybody's hit it. Or I know nobody's hit it. Your little sister used to kick people's butts in Magic Gathering. She was 6. She beat adults and they'd laugh. They get so upset. Yeah, that happens. That definitely happens. She was 6? Wow, good for her. Being 6 and being able to play Magic is definitely a serious thing for sure. Yeah, I've got to go beat up on this. Which is weird. Actually, Miz, you should be... You're already set in Anchor's Cove. I don't think you're a moderator yet. Which was weird. Yeah, and by the way, anybody that donates to the channel becomes moderator with our channel. And then you see some people that have like little anchors next to their name, and they're in blue. So those are all of the sponsors. So if you sponsor the channel, you actually get you get to be part of Anchor's Cove, where you have access to me to go ahead and ask me questions at any time. So pretty cool little group that we have going on there. Any word on season 2 estimated release? It's supposed to be fall. Yeah, Prelios, it's one of those touchy subjects. Not really wanting to dive deep into it, that's all. You've seen this Titan on our channel. It can hit, you're gonna see it's gonna, you're not in, Ruth, have you, send me, are you online, Ruth? On the app line? Because it's through the app. Make sure you send me a message online, and I'll add you to the group immediately. One, I'm gonna be doing a video on Drake Fong, so you'll be seeing that video. I'm gonna record it probably today and then release it tomorrow. So you will get the opinion on Drake. All right. Oh, this is Second Wing Purple. I've been trying to. I maxed Jackal and I haven't used Jackal yet. And I'm working on Panther, which we'll get to 70 soon. That'll be good. Okay. Let me go this route. Oh, I need to do more. I need to do more potent healing. I don't know what they're at, how my mats are for that. Not those. I try going to healing potions. Alright, so it's the Firestones that it's using a ton of. I'm going to chill it with those. How many axes? I can make 33 axes. I need those for the events. Drake Fong, fake dong? Maybe. Close. Do I know, actually, the event is coming up on Thursday. Now that I look at the calendar. Should happen on Thursday. Do I know a website where you can check new updates? I don't know what type of updates you're looking for. The So it's going to be the Knights event, is what the event should be. But I think you can get a lot of updates on the forums. How do I have 430 fine steel? I don't know. I don't use it for anything, really. I think you use it on time stops and... Yeah. I can't use time stops. So that's the issue. Reason why I can't use time stops is because of the Dragon Bones. So I need to get like 35, I would say about 35 more Dragon Bones. But Dragon Bones are used for the event. So my Titan hits are based around also event hits. So I have to focus on that as well. And I'm actually like probably one of the worst farmers in the game. Like I should be having a lot more oh cool. That was rad. It's gonna be a terrible hit. I'm super low on like mana potions, so I've been pretty stingy with those as of late. Hopefully you stay alive. I'm gonna say maybe 20. Not a good hit. Yep. Alright. Maybe eventually you wouldn't level all three at once. Hold on. Is it worth leveling all resources to 20? Yeah. So like farms and farms are going to be super important. Your mines are super important. The watchtower is super important. I would say that those are like farms first, then iron, then the watchtower. And then storages are kind of important. You have to almost max them anyways. I would definitely say make sure you do your forges. I'm working on actually getting another one up to 20 right now, just because I can't do anything with my steel or my iron. So, but yeah, I need to let Liv do more farming. I know, right? I honestly want to get an iPad so I can do it. Morgana should be purple? I don't know. You can craft those heal pots all the time, never have enough fine steel. Oh, interesting. Yeah, they probably should be switched. I just die in one hit. It's crazy because I used to be a lot more spammy. Like I would kind of like race the clock a bit more. And I've learned to be a little bit more patient and kind of plan out my attack a bit more. That was rude. Ugh. Alright, Wukong is not going to survive this. So I would like to find something purple, but it's not going to happen. Ugh. So bad. But the problem that I'm having is that because the events are super important to me. If I wasn't competing in the event, my Titan hits would be a lot higher. I just don't have the resources that a lot of other players have. Even in like Departed, like a lot of people are a lot better than me at farming. It's time. A lot of times they will like refill their world energy and stuff like that, and it definitely shows. But oh, I didn't hit Athena. That's cool. I definitely pressed Athena. That's aggravating. I also want to make a priority stack that I think that will be good for you guys. Like my thought process on making moves when it comes to like raids and stuff like that, and then also priority of moves when it comes to Titans. That was an okay hit. Be so much better with when I get Panther. I wish I had the I wish I had the tabards for Panther. Okay. Mine's all 20, working on others, but only level 38. Yeah, don't worry about it, Equenia? Sorry, that was bad. Yeah, Liv's pretty smart about not using items. Why is an iPad better for farming? Honestly, because you can just auto farm and I can still use my phone. So I use my phone for a lot of stuff. Like I work on my phone quite a bit. So I can't be just farming all day because I need to actually use my phone. Why don't I spam mana to Wukong from the beginning to boost gems? Just asking. I did that in the past, but the issue that we have there is this. So I've only got like 35 minor mana. I need to be farming. I need leather a ton right now. And then the other issue is that these mana potions require midnight roots, and these mana potions also require midnight roots. And I need super mana potions for the event. So that's why. And also regular mana potions, these are also needed for the event as well too. So pretty much the only and then these mana potions are also used in the event too if you're doing beginner. So it's just low amounts of mats for that. Yeah, that's you auto farm on your iPad on one account, raid on your iPhone, then switch the game. Oh, okay, that's interesting. How is everybody's fine Monday? Monday's good, man. They should allow you to make small potions, to make super potions. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I think that would be a good idea. What is auto farm? I'll show you in a second. Did I get Bruce Lee? I did not go for Bruce Lee. Okay, so Arekina. Arikina? Probably still pronounce that wrong. Is that a future tab? No, it's not. I'll show you. So, which actually brings us to the next step right now, which is to auto farm and talk to you guys. So up here at the top right, you've got the little arrow, and automatically makes moves for you. Oh, totally new. Oh, cool. Cool, Chris. Glad you're able to catch us and hang out. What sort of questions do you guys have? Yeah, you remember watching me farm heavily on items. Yeah, I'm always heavily... There's a lot of things that I want and need. So, right now I'm trying to get... I'm trying to get more Dragon Bones. So, normally, like, 5/8's really good for me, because it's got a lot of backpacks and nuggets. But I actually don't really need either of them. I really need some more Dragon Bones. So... Dragon Bones is kind of priority. My best hero, in my opinion, is Hell, just because Zero doesn't have her. Pretty much. Try to level something up. Oh, I can't even right now. That's funny. So it's gonna be full. What do I think about UCLA's new defense team? I haven't looked. I can look though. Gosh. See if she's up here. Oh yeah, it's like oh, double Gravemakers? I think it's good. Gravemaker's insane. I should try and roll her. Last active 13 minutes ago. I mean, I would just go red. I think it would probably be better if she switched a Lassie. Like, having a blue hero tank and then having Gravemakers would be good, because naturally people would want to bring green heroes, and Gravemaker just tears apart green heroes a ton. Versus right now, if they bring like mostly red heroes, they're not impacted as much with a Lassie. Or sorry, they're not impacted as much with Gravemaker. So she's gonna be kind of stuck in the same predicament that I'm in with the double Hells. Because like I have double Hells, and putting them on a team can make things kind of awkward. But her troops are also really high too, so she's a great player in general, for sure. It's funny, we're in third. We've got 2 spots that we're actually filling today, so that's why we're low on the totem pole right at the very moment. Any early hero ideas for the event? You're looking to improve on your 12th finish last month. Nice work. I'm trying. I think blue reflects. So you don't want to bring blue heroes. I'm gonna have to pull up the event, because I honestly I get them mixed up, and unless I pull up the event, I can't really look into it. But I'll definitely give you pretty good perspective on that. What do I think? The best way to get Hero of the Month is through hero tokens. But I wouldn't recommend doing one at a time. Right now I'm farming 12/9 for Dragon Bones. Because it also does pretty good on roots and stuff too. It's pretty good. I've liked it in the past, and I'm just doing it out of habit, to be honest with you. Found my tank guide, learned a lot from it. Any interest in doing top 5 healers and other class groups like tank hero? Yeah, I will be doing that, Chris. those guides or those videos definitely will be coming out for sure. Can I scout you? What do you mean by that, 2K? She's probably at the bathroom, meaning we'll attack her. That's funny. How do you get past platinum level in rating? Have Thorn, Sabina, Boss Wolf, Marjana, Wukong all at max. You probably just need... you're going to need to get more level 80s. It's going to help a ton. Like, ultimately, you can climb up. I think, like, anybody can almost climb up the ranking ladder. I kind of almost want to climb to top to number 1 with 4 stars. Maybe I'll make a video of that and just use some raid flasks and show you how you can get to number 1 with 4 stars, because it can happen. But you're not going to stay up there. Like, you're only going to stay as high as the level of your guys, if that makes sense. Like, I could do nothing right now and I'll stay at my I'll stay at like around my range at like 2500. If I just keep the same heroes in. Even if I never raid again, it'll just always balance out. So, I sound sad. I should go buy ice cream or something. No, I just woke up. Daniel, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that, buddy. Go buy ice cream or something. That's too funny. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I'm just groggy, man. It's just waking up. Owe it to you guys to come on here. No, I'm in a pretty good mood. Pretty good mood. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Learned a lot from Zero and other players. Well, cool. I'm glad you learned a lot. I've told you guys in the past, the videos, me going live, that kind of stuff, it's going to be a lot more frequent coming up here real soon. So, just waiting on some stuff to clear, and then there's a lot of content I want to record and put out, and it's only going to get better. So, when will I put Bruce Lee on the ranking list? I'll have it today. I'll put it up today. Okay, so Neffy, that's actually a really, really good question. Should you use your darts on Reyna or or see if you can get Guinevere first? Is this your first 80, Neffy? I'm really glad that they're helpful, Chris. Needs coffee. I actually don't really drink coffee either. I've never been a big coffee drinker. I actually didn't drink caffeine for like the longest time. It was probably like 12 years of my life I didn't drink any caffeine. So it was just kind of pretty recently that I went back and started drinking caffeine. And even now it's very seldom that I drink it. So I'm not really a caffeine type of guy. Then Neffy, if this is your first hero, then I would definitely recommend doing Reyna over Guinevere. Guinevere is an incredible tank, but Reyna is going to be a lot more versatile and will be better all around, if that makes sense. So, like, I really want Guinevere just because I already have my Junes, if that makes sense. And June is a very versatile hero, and that's super important, especially if you're working on your first 80s. You want to essentially have heroes that you're going to consistently use. Whereas Guinevere, she's really great as a tank, but when it comes to offensive raids, not the greatest, and on Titans, again, not the greatest. Whereas Reyna is going to be great, like more well-rounded hero when it comes to that. And it's why, honestly, I've like considered just doing a third June at this point. Like, I already have 2 Junes. I would really like Guinevere at this point because I already have a good, well-rounded hero. I would just really like to make my defense a bit better. So I'll probably try and do some pools for Guinevere. I would really like to get Guinevere. I think Guinevere would do really well on my defense, especially with the double hells. Hope for catch you live. You're from Romania now, 7 p.m. Good time for your European players. I know. Yeah, I know. This is good for Europe. Yeah, Daniel, we got everybody sorted out for the spots. Spots are all set. They probably actually have messaged me back since I've been on this stream. Just have my phone on Do Not Disturb, because if it's not on Do Not Disturb, you guys start seeing all my messages and stuff like that, so. And I've gotten exactly 0 Dragon Bones so far. Okay. Yeah, Nephi, you're totally fine with going Reyna, for sure. Owl isn't worth maxing, right? Don't like super slow at all. I wouldn't do Owl as the first one. Owl would definitely be a kind of a fun hero, I guess. You go through so much coffee. Yeah, I never did coffee. Never really. It's weird. I wake up in a good mood. Like, I've always been a morning person. Like, I'll wake up. I could get, I don't know, 3-4 hours of sleep, and I'll wake up and I'm perfectly fine. I've never like hated mornings like a lot of people do. Yeah. You can ascend your June, just need more and more Dart and Orb. Well, cool. Do it for sure. So what makes a tank? Stats, special abilities? Greg, a lot of it goes into... that's actually a really good question. So, I look at it from the perspective, first and foremost, how likely is the hero special going to go off? Okay? So, and then how much of an impact does that special go off? How likely is that tank going to survive? So there's a lot of different factors that go into it. I just know that hero is going to take the brunt of it in the beginning. And how much of an impact does the hero special have on the wide radius of 5 characters? Because normally that spell is going to go off first. So, which is why it makes like Gravemaker like a great tank perspective, because he goes off very fast. It has a very large impact on 5 heroes. So that's kind of what I look at, and can it survive? He's a little bit squishy, but not that much. But he definitely makes a great tank. So, that's kind of the thing. What would I consider as a good defensive team? There's lots of them. My hero grade for defensive team, I think, highlights it for sure. So if you haven't seen my Anchor's Guide to Heroes, I'd recommend checking that out, and that gives everybody a grade for it. How did Sand King and Sand Queen turn out for you? I don't have either one of them, but Reyna's really high. Oh, cool. Got a new member. Thank you so much, Bigfoot. I appreciate that. So member is, I think that's sponsor now? That's confusing to me. I think Bigfoot just became a sponsor. Bigfoot, can you do me a favor? Tell me, did you do, was it the $4.99 a month? Because YouTube announced it to me that they're switching it over from sponsors to members. So I think you just became a sponsor. Thank you very much. Is Drake worth maxing? Like I said, Taylor, I will have a video for you for that for sure. So it'll probably be out tomorrow. I get to record the content, and then once I record the content, I will release it just the same way as I did with Liana and Gregorion. Gretchen, what's up? How are you? It's a drug, addictive, yeah. Yeah, it can be. I think so you guys know I have crutch free. I have it tattooed above my wrists. So at a young age, I decided that I didn't want to have to rely or depend on anything. So it's kind of almost been like my little mantra, I guess, that I didn't want to have any crutches. I didn't want to, I wanted to be able to go ahead and overcome different things and not be bound or held to something. So I think that was kind of my my initial indication as far as me not really drinking coffee. And not to say that it's a crutch or anything like that. Like, people can drink coffee. I don't judge anybody for that. That's totally their decision. I don't like look down on people that drink coffee. I just didn't want any excuses or have to do anything to achieve anything, if that makes sense. I actually like Catalina on defense. So, it can be an issue for sure. Gravemaker is your tank, but still can't hold top 100. Join the crew. It's hard to hold top 100. You have to stay on top of your raids, and you have to raid other players. Like, even myself, I'm not even in top 100. I can easily get up there. Staying in top 100 is very difficult. And I would say most players don't stay in top 100. And the ones that do, they do a lot of offensive raiding. I do like mostly defensive raiding, so I mostly just focus on like revenging the people that attacked me. That usually keeps my score up. But if you want to gain cups, you have to attack up. And I don't really go to gain cups, if that makes sense. Don't really have time. Oh, okay, well, Sunny, thank you for stopping in and saying bye. Okay, cool. So everybody knows. Cool. So Bigfoot now is part of the sponsorship team and is will be added to Anchor's Cove. So Bigfoot, do me a favor, send me over your line, and I'll add you to that group as well. So when you become part of the group, you have access to me, to where if you have questions or you want to do screenshots of your heroes or whatever, you can go ahead and put them in our line group and get perspective from everybody. So thank you very, very much for becoming a sponsor. I appreciate that. Oh, cool, Daniel. Thank you very much for also becoming a sponsor too, or a member. It's so weird to call it members because I was so used to calling it sponsors. Is it easier now to become Is it easier to become one now, to become a sponsor or a member? Did they change it? Did my YouTube change to where it makes it easier? When did I start playing this game? It was April of last year. I appreciate that, Daniel. Thank you. Okay, so if I have to choose between which one? Ares is a decent tank for sure. Alright, so Quintus or Obacan. I would probably choose Obacan over Quintus. Laura, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that for sure. And as always, anybody that donates to the channel, you become a moderator. Yeah, Gwen tanks can get you in top 10 pretty easily. If you win your revenge, don't initiate anymore. Set point on picking up people. Cool. Yeah, I think Guinevere tanks definitely can. And that's why I usually target Guinevere tanks, so people hopefully start thinking that Guinevere tanks are bad, when in all actuality they're still the best tanks to have in the game. So well, Salvador, I hope to put out a lot more for everybody. For me, it was just one click button in order to be able to purchase it with PayPal. Okay. Now, Salvador, are you on iPhone? Okay, so no problem. You just press the membership button. It's super easy. Oh my god. This is your first time, still don't know how it works. So, Laura, you donated to the super chat, I believe. So, and it put $2 into the super chat. If hopefully that's what you intended to do. Hopefully you didn't just wrongfully donate to me. But I appreciate it. Okay, so Salvatore, you can actually, if you send me a message, I think that's my line. Salvatore, just send me a message online. That's my line ID. Okay, so you did it from your desktop. Okay, interesting. Okay, so you're Brazilian and watch my videos. Cool. I appreciate you watching me from Brazil. I've always wanted to go to Brazil. You always attack and choose your enemy, the weaker ones. Yeah, see, I think like a raid video on that type of stuff would be helpful to people. I listen to your guys' feedback, just so you know, like I love it when you guys ask me questions, because I know if you're asking that question, there's probably 200 people that are afraid to ask me that question. So I always appreciate like the questions that come through, because if you're asking it, then a bunch of other people are probably wondering it. And if I hear it enough times, it probably merits a video, or it probably merits stuff. And that's how, honestly, like, Anchor's Complete Guide to Hero was created. Because I just got so many different people asking me, which hero should I level up? Or what's a good hero? Stuff like that. Like, I would just constantly get that. So I was like, all right, well, there's enough people that are asking me this question. I might as well make something to answer that question so everybody can just look at it and see it. So it's, like, one thing that I'm trying to, like, fine-tune and get better at is, like, definitely listening to feedback and questions, because other people probably have that, and if I know it, then I'm going to just answer that question for you. So that's cool. I'm really glad that they fixed the whole member sponsorship type thing, because that was confusing. Very, very, very confusing. Yeah, I got the email from YouTube, so I'm glad that they made it easier. But I'll definitely take some more questions. What other sort of questions do you guys have? So I'm probably gonna be heading out decently soon. I might just do one more round of farming. Laura, thank you so much. I really appreciate you donating. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. I love it. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. Telling you this bit helps, and I said on the horizon here, you will definitely you'll get sick of me soon. You get sick of all the information. Yeah, you did it good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate that. I'm still waiting on my first check from YouTube. I think the 20th is going to be the first time. They say it happens anywhere between the 15th and 20th. So, because they have to have, like, everything, like, clear out and stuff, and, it's a bummer it took them so long to monetize my channel, honestly. Like, having, like, the super chat, that type of stuff like that would have been so helpful back in March when I was qualified. Drake Lee or Leonidas. Interesting. I would probably choose Drake Lee between the two. Anchor from Brazil. Brazil, first time live with you. Cool. I'm glad you were able to catch us live. No way you'll ever get sick of all the info. That's cool. Well, that's good to know. That is very good to know. And Laura, if you have questions, definitely ask them. Because especially, like, I like to, especially if people donate, I like to, like, kind of, like, give definitely in-depth, I guess, answers to questions that people have. I generally try to answer every single person's question, but I like to try and go a little bit in depth. So if you have any questions or you're wondering anything, definitely make sure you do that, especially if you're doing, like, the super chat type stuff. What happened to Mickey? Mickey's just taking a break right now. So Mickey's got some personal stuff, but you'll be able to see him back with us soon. Right now you have Hansel on your defense. Should you swap out? I don't think that Hansel makes great for defense. Hansel's incredible on offense, but on defense there's too much I guess too much unpredictableness with Hansel. So Gretchen, send me a message online. I put it up. I'm not. Hold on. I can actually. I'll log into my line right now, and I can add people to that. But yeah, you just gotta send me a message online. That is you, Gretchen, and then I'll add you to Anchor's Cove for sure. Should you focus on leveling, ascending your primary squad, or build? Okay, so that's a video I have to make like very, very soon, Chris, because I see a lot of people making that mistake, and I think that it's the advent of Alliance Wars that people really got. Oh, sorry, I can't clear my throat. That people really got themselves confused with everything. But you should absolutely focus on a primary squad before you get hugely into building a bunch of 3 and 4 stars. Definitely don't focus on 3 stars. If you have the 5 stars to level, definitely work on a primary team first. Like 5 and 4 stars are going to be very useful even in endgame. 3 stars not so much. 3 stars are going to be good for just the events. Hope you get something nice. Finally receive some rewards from all that you do the community. I appreciate that, Daniel. Yeah, I'm working on it. Hopefully too. So, hopefully too. Oh, this isn't auto farming. Sorry, I'm like reading and not auto farming. You need to decide who to power level in the next couple of days. What are you looking for? Maybe I could ask YouTube if they're going to get the super chat feature available for countries like Romania too. Yeah. So you still don't have that item. Okay. That's interesting that you still don't have that feature. I wonder why they have that. Drake Fong or 2nd June. Of course Frost comes up with this. That might be a little bit of a debate. I don't know. If you like variety, possibly Drake, but I mean you can't go wrong with 2nd June. Oh, Hansel's in it because it's fast, yeah. Thoughts on people holding an Ascension items till Season 2? I think that's smart, Julius. Especially for a lot of the more veteran players. Like, I'm probably not going to... well, there's a few heroes. Like, I would definitely do Guinevere, if I got Guinevere. King Arthur... I'm trying to think if I did get King Arthur... I guess I think I have. Oh, cool! Finally, a Dragon Bone. I wonder if that was my first Dragon Bone. Hold on. Yeah, I got Tonic and Dart the last couple of days. It's kind of helpful. Not that. Where am I looking at? Ingredients. There we go. Yeah, that was my first Dragon Bone. That's pretty sad. Oh, I think I chose the wrong level. Okay. My choice for green spot on D is Hansel, Little John, or Melon. Or are you thinking Mel is best bet? I don't really... You might even... If you have better heroes... Like, I haven't had green on my defensive team, I don't think, like, ever. So, I've always doubled up on another color. I literally just got... Or, actually, I had Horgle for a bit. But I don't know if I would have really any of those on defense. Little John is okay, but he's slow. If old hero months come back, enough gems to get one. Who has the most utility? Thank you, Idhun. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, I have to actually make you a moderator. I apologize. That's my bad. I meant to do it next time I saw you on here. So, Idhun, she's such an amazing person because she's wanted to donate so much that we actually just did it through PayPal. She's been asking, so she's definitely a moderator, even though it didn't go through here. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's a good question. Who has the most utility of the old heroes of the month? I would probably say Albie. I agree with Jeremy for sure. Hell is good, but Hell isn't that great on Titans. So is it Anchor 70D or Anchor Cove Online? So, Miss March, when you become a member, you can send me a message online, and then I'll add you to Anchor's Cove. That's how it works. Oh, first stream. Yuki. Cool. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch me live. Who do I think is better for the event, Hansel or Lil Jon? Probably Hansel, because of the fast. Alright, so you're running Azar, Sartana, Horgel, Curel, and Lizu, all close to ascend to level 2, have Kashrek, Wukong, Cabe, and Boral could level. I would primarily focus on Wukong. For sure. Yeah, 0 luck on defensive heroes. Yeah, it's all a matter of time. Like, this game is patience. For sure. When I finish a level, what does the green bar under the XP indicate? A clear percentage or something? I think that's... I don't know... I don't think I know what you're talking about. Message online through... Yeah, do you have the app Line, Gretchen? There's an app called Line, Line, and that's where the group is at. Yeah, Pickle Rock Scissors. Yeah, you gotta play that. Yeah, if anybody's wondering what Pickle Rock Scissors is, Avicius, he made a game where you can actually play against me. Oh, okay. So Gretchen, if you download this app that I just typed, Line, it's pretty much a communication app that a lot of players use, and there's like a bunch of groups and stuff that Empires and Puzzles players are part of, and I have a group on there. So that's what it is. So once you download that app, send me a message, and then I'll definitely add you. You have it. Need to know who searching through on there and send a message to. So, Miss, you have to you become a member. So to become a member of the channel, you donate $5 a month. As soon as you become a member, then you send me a message online. Oh, you don't have to share your number? I didn't know that. Anchor, should we wait for Season 2 to ascend heroes? You have 3... It just depends on which heroes. How do you become a member? So, Laura, there should be... Do you see anything that shows member? Or sponsor? See, alright, so... For some people it was easy, some people it wasn't. Okay. Let me see. Do you, Laura, how are you watching me? See, we're gonna have to do this again. See, I was hoping that YouTube finally figured out a way to make it so iPhones could have that option where it's got members. If not, we're gonna have to, do the whole workaround thing. And I might just pin it, because we're able to figure it out through Discord. I might just... It's so frustrating that they make things difficult. Laura, do you see a section? And Chris, how are you guys watching me? Is the VIP pass worth it? Gotti, how much does that VIP pass cost? Alright, so you're watching mobile on Android and you don't see it. Maybe we'll do it from home. Okay, so the VIP pass, for sure. If you're talking about the $5 a month in-game through Empires and Puzzles, yeah, it's 100% worth it. Alright, so Chris, I think that it was pretty easy on Android. Android didn't have any issues. I gotta find a way. To, like, make a video or something. God. That I can just point people on how to become one. It's so frustrating that they make it difficult for some people. But you're looking for either sponsor or to become a member. And that's what it is. But it's pretty easy from a PC, from what I've gathered. I tried doing it from my gaming. If you go to YouTube Gaming, it was pretty easy. All right, so Laura, what device are you using, Laura? Oh, I almost have my recruits full. Yeah, so I'm doing like these, and then I'll probably save the rest of this for... Alright, so you can't see it on Android either. Don't know what it's like for iOS or Android, though. It was super easy for desktop. Let me see. I can... What's up, Nate? Good morning, General. How are you doing, buddy? How many videos do I have on my to-do list? Probably 20 to 30. Okay, so you're on iPad, YouTube. Are you on the app or on the actual... do me a favor, try this, Laura. Here, let me try. Let me see. I might be able to, like... There's no way to go to my channel. Yeah, if you just do it on desktop. If you do it on desktop, Chris, I'll see it for sure. It shows up. And then I'll get you into the group for sure. Thanks for stopping in, Chris. Let me try... You still only have the super chat on the iPhone. Sorry, but it's still not easy. Okay. So Ruth, how did you go ahead and do it for you, Ruth? Because maybe you can walk Laura through it. Because iPad and iPhone should probably be similar. Okay, so it lets you donate, but don't see any sponsorship or membership. Yeah. So relaxing watching my vids. Everything plays naturally and smoothly. Okay, well, cool. Appreciate that. Hopefully Ruth can help you out, Laura. I had to, like, somehow make a video. Or maybe I'll have... If somebody else can maybe make a video, that would be helpful, too. I would love you very much for that. If you can like make a video on how to how to sponsor my channel, because I can't really do it on my phone because it pulls up my stuff, if that makes sense. Okay, so only Super Chat on Android too. So I gotta find a way to make a video for both Android and iPhone on how to sponsor. I don't get why YouTube would make this such a difficult process. And it's funny too because I can't do it. I can't post anything in on my chat because YouTube is blocking it, like blocks it for some reason. It's the weirdest thing. Am I just gonna die to this? I'm definitely going to just die to this. That's crazy. Alright. So I'll go there. I might live. We can do this. We got this. Okay, so how to on desktop. So, do you have... Let's do that and that. I'm gonna have to, like, find videos for this. And I hate that, like, that it has to take up time for this. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad as far as from a content standpoint that the content has to be filled with trying to figure this out. It's bad. I wish that they would just make it easier for everybody. I mean, obviously I want to answer the question because that's important. But I wish that they would make things easier for this. Alright, let me go back into auto farming and let me see if I can figure this out with you. Alright, so you had to go to the YouTube app and go to Safari, log on to the YouTube desktop version, and the phone will keep asking you to go to the app. Just say no phone and you want to go to full version. Yeah, so if you're looking at this, Laura, let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. I will try and navigate on my phone to show people. Potentially. Yeah, so Ruth, you had... Okay, so you're back... So, Laura, if you're back on a computer, you should be able to go ahead and do it. Okay, so it says join button. Okay, so red. So you're seeing a join button. So if you want to click join, that's, I guess, to become a member. Interesting. On top of the... Alright, so Laura, do you see join? Was it easy for there? Yeah, okay. Ruth, I'm probably gonna have to make a video. And I can just point people to the video. There should probably actually be a video on YouTube that goes ahead and does that too. I'm sure there's other people that have this issue. I'm actually going to go on YouTube real quick.
How's it going, guys? Today
I'm watching this video.
Quick because I'm also going to be doing a live stream later today, but more on that later.
Okay, so Justin figured it out. Justin, thank you very much. I appreciate you becoming a member and joining us. All right, so you also have a green button, Netherlands. Okay, on Chrome, YouTube, on laptop. Okay, so Justin, how did you? And do me a favor again, send me a message on online, and then I'll get you added into the group and just say that you're Justin. Alright, so this guy, this one just explains what it is. Alright, I'm gonna stop watching this video because I'm trying to listen. Alright, so Laura figured it out. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you becoming a member. Thank you so much. Alright, so Laura, how did you get there? Did you just follow the directions that Ruth gave, or how did you figure it out? Had to go to Game YouTube and join from Android. Okay. So from Android, going from Gaming YouTube, join from Android was easy. Okay. Yeah, I know. I went that route, and I tried giving a link, and anytime I posted a link to my channel, it wouldn't work. But the link from my what's it called? From Discord, because somebody posted a link on Discord, it worked. Hey Laura, I appreciate it. I'm fine with having a little bit of patience on that. Let me see this. And like I said, make sure if you are a member or a sponsor that you go ahead and send me a message. I've posted my my line ID quite a few times. I haven't checked it right now, so. But if you send me a message on line ID, I will definitely add you to the group. All right, hey Anchor, Jeremy is watching you. Okay, have me online. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, Archon. Cool, man. Thanks for watching. Now you feel naked compared to all the peeps with the wrenches and anchors. That's funny, Josh. Hey, man, you don't have to. It's all up to you, buddy. You know what I mean? That's why it's free. It's free to watch the content, and it's all up to everybody go ahead and do that. So yeah, Laura, that's my line ID. Go ahead and you can send me a message on there. Thanks, Gretchen. I appreciate you helping out. Alright, so you have to level up Colin or a second Falcon. Already have max Boltest, Falcon, and Gormek. Interesting. That's kind of your call, Red. Mikkel, thank you very much for becoming a member. Thank you very, very much. Same thing to you as well. Become a member. Definitely make sure you send me a message online. I really appreciate you you helping out and doing that. I mean, Falcon is, I think you only want one Falcon. Colin is still pretty good. It's totally your call, brother. You're the dude with the chicken. Okay, Daniel, sounds good. No problem, Josh. I'm glad that it's helped a lot. See you, Justin. I appreciate that, man. Okay, so you had to do it from your computer, Laura. Okay. Alright, so I'll probably make a video with iPhone on how to do that, and then I'll make a video with Android, because apparently through Android it's easy to go through and do it if you go through the gaming. But it's more difficult with YouTube, so. Alright, would I level Elena, Kagan, or Aslar? I would choose Aslar. What's my opinion? I would choose Aslar over Elena, but I've seen Kagan and Elena have some usefulness. Oh, okay, so you don't have, alright, so you're on a desktop and don't see a green member button. Super chat is not available in your country. Okay. Maybe, Carlito, try and do it from your phone and try and go through the way that Ruth said. Yeah, only gripe is calling slow mana for sure. Horgoro and a lake and I wouldn't honestly do either, and I have both of them leveled up. Honestly. I finished Horgol to 80, which actually Horgol hasn't been terrible against the 12-star Titans. But Elkinen, his damage forward is just bad. It's just not good, unfortunately. What hero does the most damage against all enemies on a single hit? Probably Liana. I think she has the highest percentage. Yeah, I gotta try and make a video for this. I'm sorry it's so difficult, guys. But I've got like one more farming left to do, and then I'm probably gonna head out. So definitely take last minute questions as far as what you guys have, what you're wondering, thoughts you have. I really appreciate everybody stopping by today. It's weird. Mondays always seem to do really well. Like, just even in, like, engagement as far as people are on. I always have, like, over 100 people that are watching. Hopefully I plan on actually getting, like... I plan on doing this also through YouTube through Facebook soon. So people that are on Facebook, I think that'll open up a whole new market of people that... would want to see my content but don't. So Sabina or Cyprian? Sabina, I would say probably. Cyprian also has some practical uses in Alliance War. Sabina, I think, was actually my first 70, oddly enough. What time does the event start on Thursday? I don't know. I want to say it's like 2 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, for defense. Cyprian then? What's my favorite team for the upcoming event? I'll have to look at it. When the event starts, I'll go through that for sure. Will I stream and compete in the next event? Yep. Yeah, Robson, just like how I always do. You'll definitely see me streaming it, so... I usually definitely stream the very beginning of it, and then sometimes I'll do some levels of it at the end, and then I usually just focus on my own score at the very, very end to make sure, but you will see for sure. Okay, first attempt at doing a top 100, following advice, getting ready. That's awesome, Juan. Yeah, if you've watched like the video on preparing for it, then people should be able to go ahead and get ready to do it. So, hopefully you can do it. That'd be awesome. Great to see you part of that. And I'll try and do I'm gonna try and do more content on the event itself. And I'll give like even like the beginner stuff. I want to do some more content with beginner. It's just it's going to cost me world energy and stuff, but just not the end of the world. I'll probably just try and complete it because I don't have the resources to really compete in top 100 for both beginner and intermediate. But you'll actually see me compete just like how I always do in advance, and I'll be pushing for top 10 for advance again. So, but I will complete like beginner and intermediate and stuff like that. thank you, Patrick. Thank you very much for checking out the stream. But yeah, I'm gonna head off as well too. Yeah, sorry, intermediate epic. I don't remember what they called them, but yeah, the first two I'll finish them with you guys, but the last, like the legendary, is what I'll be competing in to hit top 10 in that. Yeah, actually, epic is harder to compete in than legendary, oddly enough, because everybody's kind of, there's a lot more people in that boat that have like maxed 70s from 4 stars, so a lot more people they have a lot more people competing in that range. It's very difficult. So yeah. All right, well, thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate all your support, and thank you to all the brand new members. It's so awesome. So many new people joining and becoming members today. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a very great day. Laura, I've been playing since April of last year. So, all right. Thank you guys. Hope you have a great day. Hope it's awesome.